did a video last night. A couple hours later, or less than that actually, there was another murder a few streets down. Actually, it's a street I'm on all the time. It's over here. We'll walk up to it, see if the cops are still there. This is the third thing in a while within a small period of time. We had a murder right over here where we're about to walk up on. Then we had a standoff on the last street, and now another murder over here. This shit wasn't like this before the lockdowns. I first moved here in 2016. When I used to joke that it was like Disney World here, because it was just, so safe. It's probably like the safest neighborhood I've lived in. And my wife grew up in this neighborhood, and she said, yeah, nothing like that really ever happened here. And yeah, I mean, I used to go out. I have trouble sleeping at night, so like at 3:30, 4 o'clock, I'd just go for a walk. I'd go out, and there was always people around, like working like at night, in the early morning, at hotels or whatever, just bringing things in and out. And yeah, it was totally safe. Totally safe. After the lockdowns, it's changed. And I've talked about this many times, how the vibe is just different. People are nastier. There's more scumbags around. There are always scumbags here, but they've become a little more brazen, a little more aggressive. Sometimes they're harder to shake off. And gun crime's up. Violent crime's up like 40% in the past 2 years. It's fucking crazy. So yeah, it just wasn't like this at all before. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I can clearly like draw it to that 2020 period. Like, it'd be interesting to look at the crime reports before lockdowns and compare them to now. If I remember to do that, I'll do that, and I'll put it in another video. I should have had it ready for this one. I didn't think of it though. I just wake up and go. But yeah, it's the vibe is different. Like, whereas I said earlier, I used to get up and just walk out at like 3 in the morning, walk around. I wouldn't really do that anymore because it's just too much nonsense. There's a lot of nonsense people, and when you get after a certain time of night now, like even like something like 10 o'clock, you're liable to just deal with nonsense. And the thing is, like, the cops, they're never around. They'll travel in groups of like 8 of them. Like if there's like someone sleeping on a bench, there'll be like 8 fucking cruisers will pull up. And then when there's something going on, like people fighting or fucking flipping out, they're nowhere. They're nowhere. Like I talked about that story before where there was a homeless guy throwing the trash at people. What am I doing here? I don't want to be here. So the cop pulls up to the light, and we're trying to flag him down to come over to do something about this guy. He's got like the trash in his trash barrel, throwing it at people, freaking out, screaming. Cop looks over, he looks at what's going on, and then he just looks straight ahead and drives on. Like, nope, not stopping. They don't fucking get out of their cars here. They don't walk around here. They don't have a presence here. So it enables the fucking shitheads and the bad people to do bad shit and shithead stuff. And like, with impunity, kind of. I see people harassed all the time. And it used to be usually like, the shitheads wouldn't bother the tourists because they kind of know that they get in trouble for it because, tourists are the most important people here as far as the state attitude and police attitude. As long as they're happy, everything's cool. Who cares? Everybody else gets fucking stabbed to death. But even that's kind of falling off. So you're seeing more and more just, you know, people acting out, doing what they want. And yeah, there's just no supervision. Like, I've never seen, well, I couldn't say I've ever seen, maybe a couple times I've seen cops walking around outside their car. A couple times. And one of those times they gave me a ticket because I wasn't walking completely between the white lines. Only because there was a lot of people in them. So I was crossing the street next to the white lines, but I wasn't in them. Well, they didn't give me a ticket for it. They gave me a warning. It's like, are you serious? I get it, whatever. I get it. You know, I'm not like fucking stupid. I understand why. But, yeah, they're just not around. There's no police presence here. Occasionally you'll see them like blowing up a road going 90 miles an hour with the lights on, endangering people. But other than that, that's the only time you see them, and they're usually just driving by. It's bizarre. It's weird. I don't know where they go, what they do, but they're not out here. They're not out here. This is where the shooting was. Right over here. Like this place. Yeah, like right here. I guess witnesses were saying there was like 20 shots. Like 10, like boom, 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 boom. Like they said it sounded like it was automatic fire. I don't know. Could have been. Could have been. But yeah, I mean, that's right there is very close to tourist area. This is the tourist area right here. I mean the main tourist drag right here. And you don't see cops up here either, ever. Never. Assholes will come out here at night and like skateboard in between traffic, like trying to show off or something, and they'll ride bikes like that. They do all kinds of shit like that. No one says anything to them. They just kind of do what they want. Yeah, the fucking inmates run the fucking asylum here. And it's kind of, as far as police goes, it's kind of been that way always. It's just that there's more inmates now in the fucking asylum. And they're dumber, more brazen, and more aggressive. So, you know, robberies are up, assaults are up. I don't know what it is. It's you know, you hate to think it, but it is a very, very politically kind of blue state. And they don't, traditionally, they don't believe in getting too heavy-handed with policing. Or not even heavy-handed, just handed. You know. And there's reasons for that. And they're political, of course. But, yeah, it's just going to start to get to be known as an unsafe place to come, you know. Wherever you have a lot of people with money, spending money, you're going to have vultures. You know, bad people who are going to try to hang around the vicinity to see where they could swoop in. And it's not just vultures, it's just just straight up troublemakers, just fucking assholes looking for trouble. You got a lot of that too. And there's no fucking, the only thing you got around here, the only thing you have around here are like the ambassadors. They're like the guys like in these yellow, green shirt things. Some of them work for the city to clean barrels, but others just kind of walk around to give advice or give directions or help to tourists, but they don't have any authority. You know, they can't break up a guy from attacking someone else or anything like that. They're not cops. And yeah, there's never any police down here, ever. You won't see any here. You can go through my videos and like just drop the needle on any one of them. And if I do see cops, right, and these video evidence is there to show this. When you see cops, there's like 12 cars, right? All together. And they'll all be standing around like a homeless guy who was sleeping in front of a place he wasn't supposed to be, or he got a complaint or someone called to move him or something. Maybe he was yelling at people, and the owner of the place maybe called them to have them remove him. You'll have a dozen cruisers there, just kind of standing around the guy. And then once that situation is dealt with, they up into the fucking wind, they vanish into the smoke. It's gone. You don't see them again. So when that's so everybody kind of knows that, right? So what do you think is going to be the fucking result of that? You know, just what you're seeing. The uptick in violent crimes, assaults. Shitheads know it's pretty fucking safe down here to be shitheads. So it attracts them, you know. And they just do whatever the fuck they want. Because they know there's no one's going to say anything to them, you know. So they just fucking, you know. But by the time, if someone really got hurt and you call the cops, by the time they got here, all dozen cars got here, it would be long over. I've seen it. I've seen this type of thing. I've talked about it. Documented it. Big fight in the park. Cop within view of it, right? Can see it. I know he can see it. But he's like waiting for backup or something. So the fight is brawl. I've talked about it before. It was pretty funny. This girl was the best fighter in the group, which is kind of rare. Maybe the guys were all drunk or just weak as fuck or something, but she was beating on these guys that started shit with their friends. It's pretty crazy. I was watching it from across the street, and you can see the cops, like they're up the street, parked over on the side. I know he can see it, but he was waiting for the other 11 cars to show up. Like, look, this is the main drag. Let's just keep walking here. You won't see one. This is the fucking main drag, too. You're not going to see any. Funny thing is, the police station isn't that far from here either. It's like less than 10 minutes I can be there. You know, it's up here on the right, over by where the transgender stones are, or what they're trying to make the transgender stones. History for sale, man. It's fucking sad, but it's not my history, so I can feel bad from a distance, but I don't get too involved. Or emotionally involved anyway. Problem is nobody else does, you know. The people I should don't either. Yeah, right. Well, where is it? Can we see it? We'll just be there. Just fucking walk with me. Walk with me. Yeah, this is the main. This street here generates all the income for all the islands. Right here, this street. Kalakaua. Next street over, Kuhio, is kind of busy, and you know it's also an important street to a degree. But this is the one, you know. And this is where like a lot of bad shit goes down. Here or off the streets from here, right? There ain't no police presence here, man. It doesn't matter what time it is. Like I just don't even know what time it is. Because it's probably noon time. 1 or 2 or something. And it doesn't matter when I come out here. You know, you won't see it. You just won't see it. Jesus is Luke Skywalker would like this. Do we do it? Well, let's see. We'll see. We have to, I think, right? Whoa. I'm gonna drop it. How you doing? I mellow it out. That's what happens, man. I don't know. I don't know if that was one going on there, but she's carrying on. And so of course, you know, I go right over and sits down and fucking clams up. What is that? I mean, I don't know if there was one there. I kind of got an idea that there was one there because it kind of sounded like it. I'll have to go through the when I'm editing this, I'll look back at it and put any notes. You don't want to kind of bug people, but I just try to get over to them and stay in their area. I was trying to make eye contact with her, but she wouldn't look over. Whatever. I don't want to force myself onto the situation. If they're not yelling anymore and they don't look like they need my services, I'm not gonna inject myself there. My services. Yeah. Yeah, it's not just at night. You can, you know, it happens any hour. Any hour you can find people like that. And you never know if you can make contact, so I always take the opportunity. Yeah, here we go. I haven't seen a cop yet. Not driving up the street, not walking around. And this is the main, you know, tourist drag. As I said, this one the street keeps going down the beach. Now there is a police station. I'll point it out right beyond where these lights are. That little brown roof there. That's the police station. There's not even a cop car in front of the fucking police. Look at. Would you know that's the police station? There's not one car there. Let's take a walk over there. See what the fuck's going on here. Like there's not even like a bike, a cop, or. I have no problem with them. Like in the run-ins I've had with them, you know, they've always been pretty cool. But I don't know if that counts. I don't know if that means anything. I don't think that should be the barometer with how you, you know, how you judge the police force, if they're cool or not. I mean, they're just not here. You know, they're just never around. There's not even a car there. Not even a car. Let's go over there, take a look. You can tell by the way I use my walk, I'm walking. It's staying alive in my head now. Yeah, it sucks when you stopped at the light and just everybody's quiet. You know, they're just, people are nosy. They want to listen to what you're saying. I don't give a fuck, but they can also fuck off too. So, all right, here we go. This is it. You wouldn't even know this was a police station. Like if I was being chased by someone, or if I was by some fucking machete wielding maniac, I wouldn't fucking run over here. Why would you? What we can't smoke. I'm not gonna film inside it because they get bent out of shape a little bit. Yeah, you'd never know. It's a police station. No cops yet. Still no cops. A little thing there. Yeah, this is the police station. It's like they're hiding or something. Yeah, police station. Oh well. So yeah. Oh wait, there's a cop over there. Oh, there's cops right there. There's two right across the street. Wow. 1, 2, 3. 3 cars. I wonder what happened over here. They have the sirens on. So they're it looks like they're answering a call, you know. Yeah, the one in the yellow shirt, she's not a cop either. She's just like a cleaner, like works for the state. What do they call? My friend used to work there. I don't know. But I think the fucking point has been made. And yeah, people have gotten more desperate and shit. And the more, you know, people lost a lot during that purposeful shutdown of society, that giant wealth transfer. And, you know, while the cat is away, you know, it's just, and the cat is always away. So, you just have to kind of look out for yourself. Always have something you can use as a weapon. Always be very aware of your surroundings. And you kind of have to be mindful of everyone, you know. Or just, you know, to be like me and just be extremely paranoid. I may be like extremely paranoid, but I'm never in a situation, you know. So that could help too. Don't blame the teacher, blame the school.